turning out. Let's take a look at the Radiant players right as we get started here. Hachiman on the Queen of Pain. We have Universe playing the Spirit Breaker. PPD is going to be your silencer today. Jeppins is your Vengeful Spirit. And last but not least, Shadow Fiendy Arteezy off to the races. Yugi is going to be playing your Nature's Prophet for the Dire. We have YS on the Storm Spirit. Demon is going to be your Shadow Demon. And last but not least is going to be Pix Leader on the Brewmaster and Zai on the Dazzle. So look out world, here we come. We got dual lanes coming on out, and I think that this is kind of a cool little combo here to be throwing about. Nature's Prophet, not the strongest offlaner in the world, I'm going to say. Just in terms of the ability to sort of stay alive, I think it's a little bit tough. It requires a lot more positioning, I feel like, than some of the other offlaners. Hey, wait, says Arteezy, so we'll wait and see what he has to say. I feel like you get souls from treants, right? That seems like a thing. It should be, at least. And we'll get started here right at the beginning. So Yugi going to toss on out these treants to scout for him to be able to spot just who all is here. I think at this point, this is where Zai is terrified. He did spot him to be able to use the Shadow Wave there. That was a pretty little cool combo there. Shadow Demon coming on in is going to be able to disrupt the Queen of Pain. Does she have Blink leveled up? Yes, she does, and she's going to be able to get out of there absolutely no problem. So Spirit Breaker and Nature's Prophet get the rune, one for each side. Storm was not able to get it, and he is going to have to settle for a block instead. YS up against Arteezy. Let's get it looking right at the beginning for the last hits and denies and see how this ends up turning out. Smoked at level 1, PPD and Jeppins. They should be able to potentially get a kill here. This is very, very cool, it has to be said. Going on in immediately, Magic Missile down on top of the last word. That's a dead Storm Spirit. Man, oh man, first blood going on out to PPD. What a gank. My God, are you kidding me? That was disgusting. Absolutely beautiful there. That was really, really well done. Looked like Arteezy tossed out a nice little thank you as well. So that's going to help him win mid exceptionally hard. Storm Spirit misses out on a few last hits and denies at the start, but already got back up. Arteezy at 0-2 to the Storm Spirit 3-0. Man, oh man, that's a little bit unfortunate, but he's got level 2 at this point now, so he's hitting pretty well. He's going to start hitting harder too as the game continues to go on. Shadow Demon up against the Spirit Breaker here with Pix Leader on the Brewmaster. I don't think that they're going to be able to get a kill too early on here. With Silencer rotating on back up as well, should be absolutely fine. In the bot lane, Zai and Yugi up against the Queen of Pain Vengeful Spirit combo. Oh my God, Silencer ends up getting a kill on Shadow Demon. I missed that one ever so slightly. The ward right on over here was pretty good, and this is the thing, is like, you know, when you've got these roaming supports here, Silencer already has 4 intelligence stolen, so he's hitting for 57 hits. Or 57 a hit, and on top of that he also has boots. Did Venture go for boots first as well? That's a really cool combo, but that being said, not sure if it's going to end up keeping him alive. Jeppin's trying to run away from all this. Is he going to be able to get out of there? Trying to dodge, duck, dive everywhere he can, but unfortunately not able to. Soulcatcher out on Hachiman as well is going to try and blink away. Wasn't quite able to kill the Shadow Demon. He's going to be able to live through this, I think. It's close. Yeah, he's going to be able to live through this. Oh my God, I can't believe it. 14 HP. He's walking away. He don't care. And Hachiman is going to be able to have to use his salve. So Demon running on back to base now at this point. But with the boots advantage, it's kind of okay. YS now as well is going to get hit with the last word. Not enough to get a kill there, unfortunately, but is going to be able to salve on back up. And PPD is going to have to run away as well. Getting chased down ever so slightly by this Dazzle with the haste rune. Unfortunately, this is still a little ways away for the bottle for Storm Spirit. Is worth noting Shadow Fiend currently is level 4. Storm Spirit is only level 3. Is going to be able to catch here. This might be another kill. Are they going to be able to get it? Have Grave leveled up to 1 level. Oh my God, Zai's going to end up going down. Shallow Grave out one last time. That was really close there, honestly, because had he not graved before the tower hit, he would have been dead. The way that Shallow Grave interacts with Last Word is that if you end up graving yourself and Last Word would have been enough damage to kill you, you still die. I experienced that much to my chagrin the other day playing as somebody going up against the Silencer, I don't remember. So anyways, No big deal. Let's see, Yugi down here could potentially get run on by the combination of Vengeful Spirit and Queen of Pain. Needs to be very, very careful here. We do have a dagger tossed on out there. Is it going to be enough? Not exactly sure. Vengeful Spirit, Silencer, they're all going to be able to do enough. And Queen of Pain's just going to blink away from the Treants who are trying to end her life. Over here in the top lane, Demon getting gone on as well, is going to be able to potentially get a kill here on Universe, needs to Soul Catcher away, is going to be able to live, but just barely. Spirit Breaker definitely living life dangerously, and Demon could get charged here if he's not careful, but no, opting to head on out instead. So, in terms of last hits and denies, Brewmaster is currently the highest. We do have Spirit Breaker charging the Nature's Prophet next. This is potentially going to be a kill here. They need to be really, really careful with Silencer in the area as well, with some of the coolest visual effects off on the spells that I've ever seen in my entire life. Does summon the Treants as well. They're going to spot the Spirit Breaker coming on in a little bit earlier, so that way he has some time to react. Blast Word off on him, a little bit of Glaives of Wisdom action, some damage coming on out. He needs a bashed one time. Grave, it's pretty good, but I think he's still dead, and now yeah, he's definitely dead. Spirit Breaker ends up getting the kill there in return. Very, very nicely done. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Shadow Fiend is going to be picking up an Invis rune. It might, this is a question that I sometimes have, if it's worth it right here. Oh, Zai getting gone on as well. He's super dead. Yep, Queen of Pain ends up being the last hit. If it's worth it with the Invis rune to take your ulti at level 6 and then just wait around for Storm Spirit to move on up, and then you go on in for the kill. But no, looks like Shadow Fiend is not opting for that build. Instead is going to go for 3 in Raise and 3 in Necromastery. Probably the safer option. The other one's a bit of a gimmick, but you know what? I love gimmicks. Man, oh man. This is the thing I was talking about, though, is that Nature's Prophet doesn't have a really great escape mechanism, besides, you know, obviously TP. But the big thing that he's able to do is go on in there with the Treants and try and, you know, farm on up as much as possible, get really nice blocks off to ensure that he gets a lot of EXP in lane, that type of stuff. But it's a little bit rough. Meanwhile, this is all going on, though. Brewmaster is up top here just getting everything he wants, has treads already. We do have a very nice smoke coming on out here from Zai and Demon. They might opt to go on over into the top lane. It is worth noting that Brew does have split, but not quite enough mana to use it at this point. Waiting for Shadow Fiend to come on back in. They know that he is over there farming up the jungle, and they're just going to wait. They're going to wait for him to come on back into lane, which he's doing right now, and this might be a death. He is invised up, though, so this is the question. No, okay, they're not going to do it. All right, yeah, Dire, excuse me, yeah, Dire, I think that they're about to die. Demon is here, and yeah, that's a very freaking dead Shadow Demon. Does disrupt himself. Zai wants to try and stay alive as long as possible. Not sure if he's going to be able to. Spirit Breaker ends up getting the kill on Shadow Demon. No, Vengeful Spirit picks him off. One-time magic missile into his dome. 7-1 start. Man, oh man, they are running a train through these dudes. No. And while this is going on, we do see a denied ward by PPD. Man, oh man, is that petty. He wants to try and ball away, but is it going to be enough? Not exactly sure. One last raise by Shadow Fiend, and he ends up getting taken down. Pix Leader, not enough mana for the Brew split. You're in trouble, buddy. Might end up getting taken down here. They don't realize, they should realize how much mana he has. Okay, yeah, no, he's just able to get enough right now with the tread switch. Very, very well done there. We do have Spirit Breaker, potentially. No, we called off the charge. No big deal. Yugi is over here, though, and is going to go down to the Queen of Pain. I do believe this is not the situation you want to be if you're a Nature's Prophet. The little turnaround, the little do-si-do, trying to stay alive, but unfortunately Silencer ends up picking up the kill there. In the mid lane, again, more action going on, but not really. GG ends up getting called. I would be surprised if that actually was real this early, but honestly, they're in a bit of a bad spot. 14 intelligence stolen by Silencer. We'll see if that's real. I don't think that's real, though. No. Demon now is getting charged. It is worth noting that that's basically where their morale is at, though. I really thought Spirit Breaker was going to go in on that. I would have loved to see Universe charging on in there and trying to get a kill. But nonetheless, no big deal. We've got Pix Leader here who's going to continue to just hit on these towers up here with the Nature's Prophet conjunction. They might be able to get a kill. Zai running on into the middle of this. He don't give a damn. Universe is potentially going to go down, but Arteezy is going to come on back in now. Is in a little bit of trouble. He does pop the Invis rune. Oh man, one last raise. That's a dead dazzle. Spear Breaker in conjunction with the Shadow Fiend. Double kill coming on out for Arteezy. He is starting the snowball, and guys, it is rough. Picks up the Midas. GG ends up getting called. I think that that one's going to be for real. 8-minute game. Oh my goodness, that is unfortunate there. Looks like instead we are seeing people canceling on out the GG. Looks like several people want to continue to play. We'll see if that ends up actually being the case or not. Arteezy wants a long game though. He's going for Midas. Let's see, we've got Yugi over here as well, is silenced up, is going to be able to just try and run away. Queen of Pain, not sure what her next item is, already has treads at this point. I kind of feel like, you know, you can occasionally skip treads and go for an orchid early if you want to. But maybe not so much in the safe lane where she has been all game long. But we'll see, no big deal. Zai is over here waiting, trying to see if he can make something happen up against Arteezy here, but it's a little bit dangerous. YS is here, can potentially ball on in on somebody if he so desires. Could potentially happen. It's a little bit scary though, honestly. Alright, disruption out, soul catcher down as well, global silence. Man, that hurts. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow. That hurts a lot. Oh, God, Zai's taking a lot of damage here as well. And he is super dead. Oh, my God, they are just running a train through him. 14-1 currently. This is not the way that you want to be at. This is not this is not good. Did we see a death there? No. Okay, just TPing on back to base at this point. What happens if you abandon? People get sad at you, Zai. So please don't abandon. That'd be very frustrating. All right, balling on in is going to be able to kill the Queen of Pain. What a play there, Mr. YS just making it happen. That was very well done there. That's a little bright spot. Let's take a look at net worth at this point. It is worth noting Arteezy is almost at 6K at this point. Only about 10 minutes into the game. We do see the Storm Spirit coming back a little bit, so there is a chance. It's going to be rough though, honestly. Soul Catcher out, as well as a disruption. A lot of damage here. Storm's coming on in. Oh God, it would have been enough. Is able to get the kill there. 708 gold, going the way of Shadow Demon though. Oh God, you want that gold to be going for your Storm Spirit. Vengeful Spirit ends up picking up the Nature's Prophet in return in the bot lane. So that helps. It definitely helps, but it's a pretty big lead into the favor of the Radiant. Honestly though, only 3,000. They could still bring it back. They could. It's tough. It's going to be a really tough game for them, but I think that they could end up winning it. This is the part of the game where you just need to sort of buckle down, build up that mental fortitude, and come back at it a fresh new start. Because Shadow Fiend just ended up being taken out. His Midas is off cooldown, but he's not doing anything. He is going for mech as well, so he's built around sort of being more team fighty a little bit, as opposed to sort of snowballing and getting single kill pickoffs. I guess that's a bit of a problem though, honestly, because it means that if you're going for more team fighty stuff, you're gonna have, oh, what a timed global silence, saving Universe's life. That's a bug move right there, and then tossing out another little Reckoning of Souls as well. Silenced up again, is not going to be able to cast out the Brood Split. That is frustrating. Alright, going on in on the Shadow Demon one more time. He's going to be able to catch him. Storm might be able to run cleanup blue though. We'll see. Wants to get it? No, not quite able to get away, unfortunately. Good game ends up getting called. We'll see if it ends up getting canceled yet again. Not exactly sure. Storm Spirit was able to pick up that kill in the end, as I said, but Zai might end up going down in return for it. Queen of Pain ends up picking up that kill. Shadow Fiend has it back. This is actually a really good... so this is the thing that makes a lot of sense here, is that if you are going to be winning this far ahead, the only real answer that you have to it, by the way, worth noting that Nature's Prophet was able to kill Queen of Pain and get a courier kill. Very well done, NP. You're doing everything you need to do now. Like you said, I don't really know what you do at this point. You sprout up, and then you sort of hope. Is able to kill him in the end. Very well done. But so here's my thing, is that if you know that you're going to be this far ahead, one of the only real answers that you have to be able to deal with it is starting to try and I don't know what he's... Okay, they're saying smoke on up. Try and 5-man. And if you are going to be 5-manning, then the mech is the best thing to help you there. Tosses out another smoke just in case. Like, we need 2 smokes, guys. Looks like they're going to try and rotate on over. This is the kill, honestly. And I think that they're going to be able to get him here. I don't really see him being able to get out of this. Man, the turnaround might be real, honestly. Storm Spirit ends up getting the kill there as well. That's pretty solid. All of them were around in the area as well for the bonus AoE gold. That's pretty good. That's the way that this game starts to turn around. You get a few more pickoffs like that, and all of a sudden you're back into it. 4K lead at 13 minutes is rough. Same amount lead for EXP as well, but they could do it. Stranger things have happened. We'll leave it at that. Good game, well played, ends up getting called out by Arteezy. Apparently, he thinks that it might be the end as well. So, both teams a little bit apprehensive about their potential future. Shadow Demon is going to be able to catch out this silencer right here. Global Silence does end up getting popped, but I think that they're going to be able to kill him. Yeah, Storm Spirit, is he able to take him out? Is he going to be able to live through this? Oh god, wants to fall away as quickly as possible. Demon does end up going down in the end, and Storm Spirit was able to get out of there as well. Very, very nicely done. Now Dazzle needs to run away with the quickness because he is going to get hunted down if he is not careful. They are going to be able to, that was a pretty nice dodge there by Dazzle to be able to get out. Very well done. At this point, he TPs away. He does not want any part of this mess, I would imagine. So let's see. Midas still there for Shadow. Looks like Yugi is going to try and run away here. Doesn't want any part of this. Oh my god, is he going to catch him? Ooh. It's rough. Nature's Prophet, it's rough. I feel you, Yugi. It's very hard. So unfortunately, he is going to be dead for a little while as well now. 22-7. It's not as bad as it was, but it's really not good. Apparently, we also have couriers. We're starting to see couriers following around Zai. So I don't know what that's about, but you know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. He is going to cast out a nice little Shadow Wave as well. Yeah, I don't know why the couriers are following him around, but you know what? It's a distraction method, I promise. Let's see what else is going on here. They're scouting couriers. I absolutely... Oh, you know what? They might actually be so that way he can farm more efficiently. I don't think this is a real thing, but I think it might be a thing, honestly. We'll see. I'm gonna have to take a look at that later. 2 fights going on mid. Arteezy is gonna end up getting taken out here by the Shadow Demon as well as the oh wow. I think Shadow Demon just killed Storm right there. Yeah, so he's using the courier to be able to farm more efficiently, but I honestly think that Shadow Demon might have killed the Storm right there. He put him into a wall and then ended up getting taken out because of the oh, very nice there to get the bruise split off. He's going to be able to catch Jempins here as well. They want to be a little bit careful. Need to lift the up very nicely down there. Now you've got Storm coming on back in as well. It's going to be able to lay down a nice little remnant. Going on Zai at this point. Couriers are all going down. That's a little bit unfortunate. And now we've got Storm running on back in. Wants to try and catch the Storm Spirit. We do have the Purge going off on the Shadow, or excuse me, the Spirit Breaker. But man, oh man, this is really not looking good. It's 27-7 at this point. Courier looks like it's going to end up getting fed as well. GG well play ends up getting called out. I think that this is actually the end at this point, yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. You can check me out at youtube.com/lyricalgangster, twitch.tv/lyricalgangster, or twitter.com/lyricalgangster. Switch the E with a 3 in the Twitter and Twitch, and you will find me. Thank you guys very much, and I'll